To have an amazing life, gentlemen, you have to purify the body. You have to get rid of all the toxins in your life. And that way you can operate at your most optimal level, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can use the process of semen retention along with other tips to purify your body. Let's begin. Hi, my name is Nakula Das, and I help men master your S3X energy so you can become a powerhouse both in and outside the bedroom. Go to the link in the description and take the free S3X transmutation guide so you can learn to use that energy in a positive way, increasing your health, wealth, and happiness as opposed to a destructive way. And one of the ways that we become destructive in our own life is the way that we poison ourselves. Now, poisoning ourselves has become the cultural norm. Think about how much prawn is being watched every day. Right now, 33 million people in this very moment are watching prawn. 33 million. That is a massive amounts of people. And think about that. What's that doing to your consciousness and the collective consciousness? See, the problem with I'm trying to say it so the algorithms don't pick us up, but the problem with those adult videos, we'll say, which aren't for adults, they're not for anybody. All right. So they're not like, oh, I'm 18 now, I get to watch it. It's like we're so dumb in a way in our culture. I'm 18 now, I get to poison myself. I'm 18 now, I get to watch videos that are dumb. It's like they're not for anybody. They're not for kids. They're not for adults. They're not meant for human life. They're not for us. The challenge with it is that it throws your hormones so out of whack, and it also skews your mind. Now, so from a physical level, there's damage that's being done, and that's being proven. It's known to reduce gray brain matter, which actually makes you more compulsive. So meaning the more prawn you're watching, the more adult videos you're engaging in, the more compulsive you'll be, and the less you'll be able to make good decisions, and you'll make decisions that you'll regret later because your impulsiveness takes over. So your actually ability to be intelligent is being diminished by those adult videos. There are studies to show how much it releases unnatural amounts of dopamine and therefore damages our dopamine receptors, which means you're going to need more and more intense activities to feel joy and connection and happiness and motivation in your life. It's why so many guys don't feel motivated. The more that you engage in adult videos as well is that it brings in because you're doing more compulsive behaviors, you'll recognize that all of a sudden you're eating more unhealthy foods. It's harder to say no to the sugars and to the processed foods. It'll be harder to say no to the drugs and the alcohol. So they're all interrelated. So it's not just about semen retention. I'm going to talk about semen retention specifically in a sec, but we have to acknowledge where we are putting toxins in our body, and we must get rid of those toxins. So one thing that I encourage you to do, and in fact, I can encourage you to do it right now. Have the courage to do it right now. Put the video on pause and go, and if you've got some weed in your house, go throw it out. If you've got some bad foods in your house, go throw it out. If you've got some alcohol in your house, go dump it down the drain. Go press pause on this video and go do it right now. Because right now, I'm giving you the courage and the vibration to do it. I did this with a student of mine just yesterday. He's coming through the Powerhouse Man training. And so we're talking about growing his business. He's a musician, so talented, but of course, his talent is being squandered and wasted because he's addicted to marijuana. And I know that journey personally because I battled that addiction myself. And right on the call, he's like, okay, after the call, I'm going to go throw it off. I said, no, I don't trust you because I know addiction and lustiness can't be trusted. So I said, no, I don't trust you. I want you to call me right now on WhatsApp so I can watch you. And I want you to go and throw it all right now. And he had a big bag of weed, like $80 worth, like, you know, like a half ounce or something. And he went and he took it and he threw it away. and he put it down the trash. He lives in an apartment building, so he sent it down the chute with all the apparatuses and lighters and all that stuff. And he's like, I feel good and scared at the same time. I said, yep. That's what happens when you have to deal with your stuff. You're going to feel both empowered and scared at the same time, because all your past is going to come up and go, you tried to quit before, you tried to do it before, it didn't work. But that's why it's so important to work with someone. So if you're serious about transforming your life, then book a call with me. Stop messing around. Get on my schedule. Let's talk. This is what I'm here for. And I'm not because I'm a holy man or I'm a saint or I'm better than you. It's because I am you. You know, I grew up in the same culture you grew up in. Adult videos, marijuana, alcohol, feeling like to be a man, to be successful, I need to have multiple women and I have to, have the biggest house it's bullshit. It's lies, and it's destroying things. It's destroying you. It's destroying our world. So I get it. I really do get it. So make sure you connect with me if you're serious. That might in itself just be the breakthrough that you need. Just to be like, take action, Like just book the call. Well, I don't have money to invest in your program. There's no money to book the call. The breakthrough is you taking action and showing yourself that you're willing to act on faith. And you're willing to take the resources and the help when it's offered to you. So many people have help offered to them, but their own stubbornness and their own pride and their own ego stops it. We all need help. I need help and you need help. So humble up and book the call. Okay. This is all related to your health, by the way, because unless we can get humble, we won't make the changes. And when is it too late? When does it become too late? I told my student there, how much more pain do you have to, you're already feeling broke, you're already feeling inadequate. How much more pain? Does your wife have to leave you now? Because he's like, well, she's not attracted to me. And I'm like, of course she's not. You're a kid. You're smoking dope, playing video games rather than going and doing your duty, providing and protecting. Why would she be? Why? Don't expect your woman or women in general to be attracted to you if you're a child and you still are having childlike behaviors. Get rid of the toxins in your life and go through the pain of it. It will be painful. You're going to have withdrawal symptoms. This is what I was setting him up. You're going to withdraw. You're going to want to relapse. You're going to have to develop in character. And then it won't be like that forever. So it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. You know when you rip off a Band-Aid? And it's like you go slowly because you're avoiding pain. So you're like, ow, 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 ow. And you actually feel the pain even more because you're avoiding the pain. Now you have to feel the pain even more and you have to drag it on and you have to make it last long. Or you could just, boom, rip off the Band-Aid. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Damn, that stings. But as soon as it's off, the healing already begins. The healing begins right away. But the longer you take to rip off the Band-Aid, then the longer the healing takes to begin. But soon as the Band-Aid's off, soon as the crap is thrown out, the healing begins right away. Because your body and your spirit wants to be healthy. That's why you want to be healthy. But you have to get deep into yourself and go, why won't I be healthy? Oh, it's because I have a self-image, or I've been taught that I'm unworthy of health. Maybe my parents were unhealthy. Now I just picked up the same bad habits. So this is the first thing. So getting rid of the toxins. And then at higher levels, limiting unnatural vibrations. So we all work with computers these days. That's almost unavoidable. So we have to counterbalance that. Getting outside, spending time in nature. I've got these 9 tenets of an alchemist that I've put together over the last few years that I've been honing and thinking about. And these are the tenets that by following these tenets, it will keep you healthy, it will keep you happy, and it'll keep you prosperous. So if you're interested in knowing those tenets, then again, book the call, reach out to me. And I am going to put some documents and put it together. So just make sure you're subscribed on my email list. You're in touch, and I'll be revealing the tenets here shortly. Depending when you're watching this video, it might already be out. Now, semen retention specifically purifies the body because semen is storing your best stuff. It is the essence of who you are at a physical level. That's why you need to treat it sacredly and not just be wasting it and just putting it down the drain or wherever you're putting it. It must be used very wisely. And it's a transfer of energy, meaning if somebody is going to take your semen, then they should be showing the highest respects for it because they are taking your energy. So understand what you're doing when you ejaculate. You are giving a piece of your energy. You are literally giving some of your life to somebody. So don't waste it down the toilet or wherever, right? Really understand it and hold it at its highest sacred level. And when it's held and retained within you because you're holding that sacredness, what you're doing is you're circulating all your best nutrients, enzymes, and proteins, all the best stuff. So they're called dutas, meaning filters the body goes through. Dutas is the Sanskrit word from Ayurveda. But basically what happens is when you eat something, that food is processed and broken down into all of its, building blocks, its proteins, its enzymes, its nutrients. So it's all the best stuff. And what the body does is it filters and it keeps the best stuff for the semen because biologically, the semen is meant for the starting of life. So when you ejaculate into a woman, with your sperm and your semen put into the feminine, the right environment, then that is giving the best nutrients and stuff for your life to flourish. That's why it all starts with what you eat. If you really want to purify your body, you start by purifying the foods you eat. So that's why no drugs, no alcohol, and healthy foods, the most natural and best quality foods that you can get to. That even should start with water. And I have a inspiration about water and how to treat your water very wonderfully so that the water, because water is the main thing that we're taking in, right? So the substance of water, when we take it in, the quality of water that we have is very important. Anyways, that'll be for another video. Make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff so you don't miss that. When we put good quality foods into the body, it actually improves the quality of semen that we have. So the higher quality man physically means the higher quality semen he's carrying, which means his potency and his potential for creating a healthy, loving, amazing baby for this world is just like skyrocketed. So if you're having kids, by the way, or kids is part of your path, then make sure that you are really, especially when you're looking to conceive, you guys are really, really cleaning up, because that is going to affect the quality of life that child has. So when you retain and you practice retention, and I've got a ton of videos on this channel about it, so I'm not going to get into all the details about it. There's tons of resources there. Or again, reach out to me and I can hook you up with some specific videos to watch depending what you're looking for. But when you retain, just know that your best stuff is being circulated within your body, which is putting your body into an alkaline state, and an alkaline state is going to keep disease away from you. It's going to purify your body. It's going to repair your cells. It's going to repair you at a cellular level. And as you repair at a cellular level, your eyes will be brighter. Your skin will start to be more full of life and vibrancy. Ojas or aura will be created around each cell, which gives you a lightness and a fullness to your energy, and your health will increase. As your physical health increases, your stamina increases, your vitality increases, your ability to grow muscle, your ability to lose fat, your ability to produce healthy levels of testosterone all increase. And then as your physical body increases, you'll notice mental clarity increases. So now the power of mind increases, your emotional stability increases, and therefore your ability to realize yourself as a higher spiritual being also increases. Now, even if we totally eliminate the spiritual aspect of this, just simply at a physical level, by practicing semen retention, you will have more energy, more vitality. You will be a stronger man. Stronger physically means stronger mind. Stronger mind means better decision, means more inspired thoughts, means more intelligence, higher intelligence. Memory increases, ability to retain. So therefore, your ability for your to have creative ideas and see solutions when problems arise, it will all increase, and you will know, you won't just feel it, but you will know that you're a high value man, because you'll recognize from a physical level, hey, I would be an amazing catch. I would be an amazing person to have in someone's life because of just the ability to retain my vital life force and energy. And if I'm going to give that to somebody, and be very conscious about who you decide to share that energy with. But if you decide to share that energy because you're holding yourself at the highest value, you'll ask them to hold you at the highest value, and they'll either will or won't. And at the end of the day, you'll be okay, because you'll be like, that's okay. Right? Not everybody values a great car, but people who really love cars know that they want the best car, right? So when you hold that kind of value for yourself, you'll attract people around you that see what you are and who you are, and they'll be like, wow, okay, and they'll respect that, and you'll respect them because you hold yourself at the highest value. You'll hold others at the highest value. You won't waste their energy or time, because you'll be like, no, I understand that is, your S3X energy is important, and I'm not going to waste it, and I'm not going to use it. And your time is important, because life itself is valuable and sacred. All right. I hope that video helps you guys. Practice retention, reach out to me and connect. I'd love to share more tips and ideas with you to help you in your journey. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video.